Welcome back. I'm Shaq. We got ourselves another video. Riss and Quan. These two are like a YouTube power couple. I think that's what people call it these days. They allegedly broke up and they just went all over social media explaining how happy they were breaking up.
What?
But then they made this other video saying they're addressing everything. And it's quite crazy when you hear it. The Riss lady speaks with a lot of confidence. Quan, not gonna lie to you, you look in his eyes, he doesn't look like he's there. He looks like he's been kidnapped. Don't know if I can say that word, but he looks like he's been captured. Might have to cut that other word out, or maybe not. But what we're gonna now see is how this conversation went, and we're gonna see if somebody's lying or somebody's crazy, or both of them. Maybe both of them are crazy. Anyway, I ain't really watched this video. I only watched a little bit like the last time. But hold up, you just hitting this video, need you to hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. And in the comment section, give me a thumbs up or a heart. Just to let me know that it's real. But let's waste no more time. Let's roll the clip.
Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, man.
Riss and Quan dropped the video titled Addressing Everything and didn't address nothing. Quan definitely made it clear that he meant what he said about being single for life on his sister, but being that Rissa didn't physically see the post because he had her blocked, technically they didn't break up. What? So when Rissa took to Twitter, what was she addressing? You posted up a picture from a hotel room. Sis didn't get the memo? Sis obviously got the memo because sis didn't have her ring on for the past couple of days, but in this video, she did. Someone said in the comments of their video, Rissa trying to show off her engagement ring to make a point. Quan can't even look at Rissa, praying y'all get through whatever it is. They wasted my 19 minutes. They basically said nothing. Will we ever know the whole truth? What caused this major upset? These are the questions we need answered. So much for addressing everything. Be for real. Y'all didn't address nothing. Should have just kept quiet at this point, because what is this? Quan looked like he was forced to say anything to preserve Rissa's dignity. The way he can't even look at her, it looks like he was forced to do this video because Rissa completely trying to control the narrative. Quan, blink twice if you're in danger. Straight up. There was no point of this video. Should have just came with the pranks like it was nothing. That's exactly what they was trying to do when they posted up the previous video, but when people kept mentioning what Quan said about being single and that they broke up, they was forced to make this video, which in this video they really didn't say nothing, and I get it. Y'all don't want anybody to know the truth of what happened. Y'all gonna sweep whatever happened behind the scenes under the rug like any other YouTuber. I call this the brewing phase when stuff continues.
Boy, he is really not looking at her once. There's so much anger behind that man's eyes.
Let it out.
Mostly happen until things get real hot, and then all of a sudden things just start to spill over, and then a year or two down the line people start telling us the real truth of what actually happened, and then we sitting there shocked watching a 2-hour video like, what?
I don't know if you just addressed that though, like with you saying like you were single for life or whatever. Like a lot of them were wondering like, oh, did we actually break up? Like, can we please let them know like what's going on, because you guys had no idea.
So I posted that. That's how I felt at that time. I had Rissa blocked, no communications. I didn't we weren't in the right space to even be around each other.
Right.
So when I posted that, I meant that, you know, but realistically I didn't communicate. Yeah, we didn't have a conversation. So to break up, you have to have a conversation. There has to be some type of agreement. So you have to be in agreement that this is what we're gonna do.
That sounds wild. I don't know who told you that. I just realized that dark room the door is open again. I can't stop it. Jesus Christ. But back to what I was saying. That's wild. You actually believe y'all have to conversate to break up with? No, you don't. No, you don't. You never heard of ghosting? Both y'all saying single for life. I'm all about me now. If it was a serious thing, I ain't gotta say a word to you. Zip. Heifer, you know what you did. Or for the ladies, you know what you did. Either one of y'all can say that. I don't know who wrote that book saying I had to talk to you before we broke up. No, I don't. You'll get the memo.
There was no conversation.
Instead, I did react immaturely and just said that. Although I meant it, I should have, but I was just not in the space to even, talk to her. So
what happened?
Gators bitches better be using jimmies.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter.
It don't really matter, but I just wanted them to know that it wasn't.
Yeah, the main thing was to understand why rumors came about, because
I mean, we didn't say anything.
Yeah, we were silent for a while. People's minds are wondering. They want to know what's going on.
And they're generally
creating their own assumptions,
right,
which I completely understand. But in reality, at that time, I had Rissa blocked, no communications. I didn't we weren't in the right space to even be around each other. Some type of agreement. Like, you have to instead, no, we didn't break up, but
you did.
I wasn't joking when I said what I said.
Exactly.
So
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Shut up and get to the point.
Honestly, Quan and I were trying our best to just stay off of social media. Obviously, this is what we do for a living, so we just had to just try not to read stuff, but there were a lot of crazy assumptions going on, which was granted because, like we said, we did not say anything. So they're obviously going to make up their own scenarios.
Some people were trying to say that my kids weren't my kids. Like, somebody tried to say that like Xavier wasn't my kid.
They're saying I slept with someone else and I got pregnant by someone else. They most were saying like, oh, the last one isn't yours and stuff like that.
False.
Out of Pepe.
Why ain't you looking at her? Explain that. You gotta at least turn your head a couple of times. Like, look at her. You did something, Heifer. You did something that he does not approve of. Yeah. He probably told you not to glue down your edges and you did it anyways. You can't trust him, Quan. You can't trust him.
I'm not even gonna get into that. That's just complete nonsense.
Yeah,
So that's false.
But you have to have seen stuff.
I've heard things from like my family and friends and stuff that I've seen things on social media, but I wasn't really on social media. I tried to stay off social media, and I definitely wasn't trying to read like just certain comments or like see the blogs with like, you know, the negative stuff. So I don't know what people were saying. I knew the real, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know what happened, what took place, so I wasn't really feeding into any of that either. So
well, they're saying that I slept with another man. That you went through my phone and you saw me talking to another man or something like that. Just all that.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. That's false. And if it was that, we wouldn't be sitting here right now.
You liar!
Trust and believe that. So that's not true. It's not true.
Y'all both look uncomfortable when you talked about that part. I'm not a detective, but they do call me Sherlock Shack.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
I can tell. You slept with somebody, didn't you? Y'all both did some sinning, didn't you? Yeah, I know you did. Or at least she did. Whoever did a thing first to the other person, if he blocked you, you did something. You had to do something. I ain't never heard of a man just blocking a lady for nothing. I ain't never heard that. Women do it all the time. I ain't never heard of a man blocking a lady first for nothing. Risks or whatever they call you, you did something. You did something. And we can figure it out.
You know what happened. I know what happened. We decided that we're not going to share what happened. There's no point of sharing what happened, especially if we're going to decide to move forward.
Yeah, we still have to keep some type of privacy. We understand it went to social media, so we do have explaining to do, but
we were already kind of screwed up with bringing it to social media, me bringing it to social media in the first place, because with me or us not really saying anything or saying what happened, look at all that transpired with the rumors and people making things up. Again, I'm not saying anybody's wrong for doing that. I take accountability for that. It was wrong to even bring it to social media, but just seeing how that went, I could imagine if we shared what happened,
it'll just be worse.
You get what I'm saying? It would just make matters worse. So we decided to keep that private. We're gonna move past it, and
but before you move past it, I just want to say this, like Quan said, this was a serious situation. This was not no play thing. Like, this is something real life that we're going through.
She seems more comfortable. It looks like she did something. Unless this is who he is as a person, he looks very uncomfortable. This is a big thing to y'all. So saving face in public is a thing. So I'm just saying, it looked like she might have did something. I'm just saying.
Right here is because I had to take accountability for something. I had to apologize to Quan.
For what?
He had to accept my apology, and that's why we're even sitting here. You know what I'm saying? Like we said, we're going to
What did you do?
As much privacy as we can at this point, to not share exactly details, but I just want you to know that it wasn't something that, it was a serious situation, and how he reacted was valid because those were his feelings and he was upset. He felt disrespected.
If he felt disrespected, what did you do? It's got to be something. He won't look at you unless he's a very to himself man, oh no. Please don't hurt me, baby.
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Unless he's one of those, why is he doing what he's doing? This is official. Sherlock Shack has figured it out. This heifer did something. Quan, why are you back? Never mind. The money's good. That's why you're back.
They offered me what I couldn't refuse. Money.
You ever seen their views? Good views.
It's something that I need to, moving forward, you know, work on things with myself as well. And
did you hit him?
Where's everything that I'm saying and just show him, you know, that I'm sorry. And
I'm not sure if there's any other like wrongs that need to be cleared up. I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter.
It don't really matter, but I just wanted them to know that it wasn't.
Yeah, the main thing was to finally sit down and speak with those who really care about.
I know what this is. You did this just to save face. That's what you. So it was that. You only did this because the rumors was starting to say things that she didn't like. Was it? I don't even think there was rumors about. Only thing that probably hurt him, them saying that his kids ain't his.
Whose goddamn white baby is that?
If those was true, there's no way he'd be sitting here unless he's crazy. There's no way. I don't like to just make accusations on people, but I'll do it. I think you slept with somebody else.
Brother,
Or at least kissed him, or at least felt up on him. You probably felt on some guy's chest. Don't lie to me. Riz, look me in the eyes. Tell me you didn't do it. I know you did. I've never seen a guy do what he's doing. That's not true. The only guys I see do what he's doing is if he don't want to leave his wife and the lady beside him cheated. If the guy cheated, this wouldn't be happening. She would be extra irritated. And it ain't no I apologize. He had to accept my apology. Either you, Mike Tyson, duck, bop, right inside his head and he lost his fronts, or you was out there with some other dingling. Think about it, man. Y'all got too many things. Like this right here, this channel you have has lots of money. Lots of money. You have fans who like you both. It gotta be something serious to make him turn around and walk away from all that. If my woman swung at me and missed, hey yo, we gonna pretend that you didn't do that because I still want my money. That ain't true. I can't fake that. If my woman swung at me and missed, she getting pepper sprayed. And I'm gonna be reading out the Bible while she's on the ground shaking. That's just me. In his eyes, I feel bad for that boy. I don't know how old he is. I don't think I should be calling him a boy, but I'm gonna still say boy.
boy, have you lost your mind? Cause I'll help you find it.
Quan, I'm sorry for any wrongdoing that she has done. You ain't gotta say it, brother, but I know she did. She was way too comfortable. Everybody in the comment section, tell the truth. Didn't she look so comfortable talking and he looked so uncomfortable that it's something she did that was like, whoa. Or I'm just crazy because, you know, I'm not a good detective. I just gave myself the name. Yeah.
Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, man.